Today we're preparing one of our popular leafy greens here in Zimbabwe. This is called kovo. So usually it comes tied like this, so we just snip it off. Sometimes it's plastic or string or anything, and then you get down to the veggies themselves. So this stalk, some people prefer to have it all in their food. I prefer to have part of it, so I just break it off like this. You can break off or cut it off, it's really up to you. And then you continue until you're done. Right, so when you're all done, next stage is washing under a tap of running water. So our veggies are all washed, and the next step is obviously cutting them. So what you do, normally you take the stalks that you're comfortable with in gripping in one hand, and then you kind of roll like this. What we want to do is actually what's called chiffonating. That's basically cutting your veggies into strips. So I'll just add a few more. So it's important that you make them small, but not too small, not too fine. Presentation is important here. If you make them thick and chunky, they won't look attractive when you cook them. So I'm using a board here as a matter of preference, but some people also just use a knife and chop in the air, sort of like this, which I'm not going to try because I'm not used to that. But they actually chop it really nicely. It comes out nice and fairly thin. So as you're going, if it's unraveling, you continue to fold it over again and continue chopping. So next up, we're just going to saute the vegetables, or Muriwo. That's about a tablespoon of oil. Next up, we add some salt. So what we're doing here is sauteing, not frying, which means it's a method of frying, but we're frying very quickly in hot oil. So we want our veggies to remain nice and green, but cooked at the same time. prefer this method because it helps to retain more nutrients in the muriwo. So you can serve this up with sadza, bread, even in a sandwich, making a sandwich. That's one of the most popular sandwiches, long old sandwiches in Zim. Or if you're avoiding starches, you can just have this with meat. So this is pretty much it. Our veggies are done.